And I got to talk about this real quick. Ekidona is probably a player you really haven't gotten to see too much. Ekidona was actually upset a lot of people on their road to get here. I believe they're the youngest player in who qualified for the qualifier rounds even. And we are seeing the Bayonetta coming out from Aaron Young, or not Aaron Young, for Kyle Young. Kyle Young actually played Bayonetta in Smash 4, as I'm sure a lot of players looking to be on that upper echelon did. And Ekidona's Palu is looking to stand in the way of Kyle Young's advancement to loser semis.
Okay. Oh, Ekidona. Well, these are two characters that I feel like, even though people say Bayonetta's not good, I feel like I still see a lot of Bayonetta play. So, only two characters I'm relatively familiar with. Wow, what a! I just surprised at that game. I saw it a little late, but yeah, surprised at that game at the beginning, allowing for Kyle Young to get a bit of a lead here on Ekidona. But I think this is about the right way to be playing this matchup, man. You don't want to get too close or let Palutena get too much pressure on top of you, because yeah, she can combo you for days.
Absolutely, and credit to Kyle Young really punishing Ekidona's approaches whenever they present themselves. And one not surefire way to beat Bayonetta, but one good option is to stay grounded as much as possible. But the thing is, Ekidona doesn't really like to do that, because Palu as a character really likes to go for these nairs, get these forward airs, get these combos going. And Kyle Young is just doing a really good job of baiting those out and hitting these hard punishes in the air. Now, not all of them are sticking, but whatever ones do definitely add up to a lot of percent real quick.
All right. Here we go. Little dash attack, or a little dash attack action right there, and also a auto reticle coming out as well. Okay.
Doing the witch twist right in his face.
This is just kind of how this match is going to go, though, man. Like, neither one of these players want to get too close to the other with fear of getting comboed too hard, so you got to have some great spacing on your aerials between your back airs and forward airs from Palutena, and just your back airs in general from Bayonetta. And your afterburner kicks. Gonna get caught off of that one, though, going for the downward afterburner kick and getting blown up by that up air right after.
This matchup is being played kind of like the senior prom in those 80s high school movies.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking 16 Candles, where someone's playing very awkward, but trying to make that approach, and the other person's just, like, oh my god, is he gonna come dance with me? Both these players are playing exactly like that. And, it feels like a very awkward matchup on paper.
Yeah, it's definitely like a 6 feet apart matchup for sure. Like, I don't really... This is definitely a little hard right now for them to get some type of, full... I guess full control, because, I mean, there's just so much neutral being played. Because neither one of them want to get combo forever. Like, we haven't seen any super long combos from either side so far. Just a lot of straight hits adding up to some decent damage. Here we go. I didn't even allow that, but good read.
Yeah, absolutely good punish on the witch time from Ekidona, but it's a meaty back air, and we're losing that stock. We've been seeing a lot of the bat within coming to great effect from Kyle Young right now, and this combo really adding up. I think the first explosive one of the set, 62% already onto Ekidona, and man, this match is almost even right now.
Yeah, definitely almost even. We'll see if they can make it fully even, though this has definitely been somewhat of... I feel like, even though it's been like a slower paced match on paper, like, it's still kind of an explosive match with how back and forth it's been. No one's really got like a full advantage so far. We get a we get a two-piece right there from Bayonetta, but couldn't get much further than that. The dash attack's gonna sneak under that. Oh wait, that's gonna be game.
Ooh.
Okay,
hard punish.
Okay, yeah, great punish right there, and great witch time, just in time, and super quick on the punish as well too. Probably could have charged it just a little bit because of how that just to make sure, but it didn't really need to happen. Like, you already had the damage correct, and the rage was on your side. And honestly, even though you don't really get to see it too often, Bayonetta's smash attacks are still very strong. They just,
yeah, they're disjointed, but the problem is they have a ton of end lag. So if you whiff one, you're sure to be eating a punish. And on top of that, despite how big they are, they come out quick. And the problem with that is that the hitbox isn't active for very long. Despite the hand starting to disappear into the void, you're still in end lag for all that time, and that's not a hitbox anymore.
All right. So,
Town and City.
As we get into Town and City, man, see how this one plays out. And a couple more platforms in it, here and there, every few minutes or so. But it really depends. I mean, like we're still going to be playing essentially the same game, just with different levels of movement here. So try to get in there with that heel slide, but not going to be able to find the mark on that.
On paper, I think Palutena really can excel on this stage, especially because her ledge game is so powerful. The issue with this pick overall is that it's so hard to edge guard Bayonetta or ledge trap even, because she's got that afterburner kick. I mean, she's got a lot of aerial movement that she could use to get around some of your more tricky options, and that is super difficult for characters on a stage like this where you really want to be getting those horizontal kills.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta wait that out. Oh, that was kind of surprised that they were still able to get down and get that down tilt. But yeah, good punish right there on the standard get up. So not a lot of damage here actually added to Palutena in terms of where Bayonetta would normally get her kills if it's not going to be an offstage back air. So should be able to live for at least another like 30% without getting hit by something in a real bad spot. So, okay. Oh,
I gotta be
close.
Ooh. Yeah, that shield is so powerful against that option. I don't know off the top of my head what the frame data is, but despite how long the end lag is on those smash attacks from Bayonetta, if they get shielded, it is exponentially longer, and the punish can be even harder. But there's that back air to take that first stock for KyleYoung. And Ekidona still with a very commanding lead. Bayonetta, a lightweight character, so one strong hit here could be the stock.
Ooh. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, man. Nice little explosive flame catching Bayonetta, drifting down, but unfortunately she was not able to live that way too high up. And now a really good lead developing here for Ekidona. Okay.
Right.
First real combo of the game, to be honest.
Yeah, that Bat Within has been a super useful tool for KyleYoung as well. It's a frame one option, helps you get out of any combo. Unlike Foresight, it doesn't put you in advantage, but it's still a really good option, especially for a character like Palutena who really wants to keep you in these Nair combos forever. But that first little interaction, Ekidona actually got away with the Bat Within not coming out a single time, and now KyleYoung's at a very high percent.
Ooh. Dash attack, not gonna find the mark. Now, yeah, KyleYoung, man, is struggling in this second game. Oh, almost rolled directly into that. Does end up finding the F smash though, so. But I mean, either way, man, Ekidona's already got like so much damage here onto KyleYoung. I mean, like I feel like without a Bat Within right here or Witch Time, I'm not sure if KyleYoung's gonna be living for much longer.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree, TK. I could see one of those like Blast Zone carry combos possibly winning, considering how short the Blast Zones are off the ledge of this stage. But other than that, KyleYoung would have to play super defensively for the rest of this match. But hey, that percent's starting to build. He might know something we don't.
That throw. All right, yeah, that's gonna be it right there. Now the percent was definitely building. I think it was outside of the misspacing of that back air. That game could have probably went on for a little bit, but yeah, no, you got back thrown at the edge by Palutena. That's definitely going to be stock.
Yeah, absolutely. That back throw was such an underrated part of her kit, especially on a stage like that. She could cheese out early stocks. I've seen her kill people as early as 120 when they're not ready for the back throw for some reason. So the R.O.B will be coming out right now, and I believe KyleYoung might be playing a lot stronger than he did last set, because he actually has solid access to gyro this time around.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it was a good try with the Bayonetta for sure, but yeah, I don't really know why you wouldn't go play R.O.B in this matchup. I don't really feel like obviously Palutena is a really good character, but I don't think that R.O.B is getting like absolutely decimated here in this matchup. Maybe like it could be like a 6-4, but not anything crazy like a 7-3 or anything like that. So see what he can do as he swaps characters and see if he can get back into the groove on this R.O.B as well. Oh, right. Jesus, maybe not.
The thing about KyleYoung is we know he needs to take a little bit of time to warm up whenever he's playing the R.O.B. I mean, obviously last set, he definitely got better as he went along. Same thing about his winter set as well. The Bayonetta did its work, but I think that win that Ekidona got probably got rid of a little bit of time that KyleYoung has to, get the engine started.
Yeah. The back air action, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
nice little Z drop. Ooh. Okay,
wow.
Reverse rotor and a stage spike. That's gonna be the stock, TK.
That was beautiful. I have to give it up to like that whole little situation. That's a replay. That's a clip for sure. Did it all. Caught like so many. Got so many reads in that like small situation, and unfortunately, no stage tech is going to leave Bayonetta too far away from the stage. So a good turnaround here from KyleYoung on his R.O.B 1, getting the lead here, but now he's kind of stuck here on the edge, trying his best to get up off of it. Finally does, but still thrown right back off the stage.
We all know how good Palu is at the ledge, and that down tilt's such a good option. I haven't seen Ekidona hit the hitbox of it that we want to see, where you can confirm it into back air or forward air. But again, it is still a pestilent option nonetheless, especially for a character like R.O.B, who whenever he recovers, he feels like Superman sticking his arms up in the air like that.
All right. Okay, big hit right there. Another big.
Oh, and he catches him out of the teleport.
Yeah, right before she left this dimension, got caught, brought back, and sent out. Unfortunate right there. But also great R.O.B gameplay right there from KyleYoung. Definitely the right option to change your character back to the R.O.B and pop off on it.
Yeah. KyleYoung played this game since Smash 4. We're seeing the Bayonetta again. Might be a Sage preference thing. If I had to guess, I think Ekidona's probably running it back to PS2. That is very much their comfort stage. No, it will be the Yoshi's pick. Interesting.
Right.
I know Palu likes to kill off the top, but so does Bayonetta.
Yeah, I mean that's true, and like, but I feel like even with Palu wanting to KO off the top, like R.O.B can do the same thing on the stage with the right grab. So just. All right, yeah, I don't know, like, but maybe he sees something that we don't. Every now and then, like, I feel like you swap characters and then you see something on that other character that you can apply to your other one. So you just go back and like, all right, let me see if this is the key to success. Hasn't really started off too well for him yet. Obviously, at the 88% mark here against the 31 of Ekidona, and now he's going to just lose that stock altogether. Air dodge not getting close enough to that ledge from the re-grab it. So.
Didn't have a witch twist either, but hold up, we could be seeing the stock we take it here. Great frame trap off of that back air. Doesn't go for any further options above. Instead, he opts for a saucier punish towards the side. So excellent option for KyleYoung, and he's not as far out of this thing as we thought. However, this damage is starting to build on that second stock, and this short ceiling is making to look quick work of the second stock of KyleYoung.
Yeah. All right. So right back into it. Ooh. All right, we'll get right back in there like that as well. Ends up getting that little forward air action to get back onto the stage, but still, gotta find a way to get the stock off of Ekidona. He's still living relatively healthy, to be completely honest. And now ends up taking the second stock first. These explosive flames on the platforms are catching so many options, man. Even if you try to roll out or away, I think you still would have got caught by that. So great, great Palutena understanding here from Ekidona. KyleYoung, still not seeing why you swapped here, but. The chat said he's throwing for content, and I'm starting to believe it. Like,
yeah, honestly, maybe he's just in the mood to play some Bayo. It's always nice to go back to your old characters, but when you're in an invitational, man, you want to win this thing. There's a lot of money on this. The difference between 5th and 4th place money is so huge, and right now, KyleYoung, you might want to go back to the R.O.B because that's been working, man. But hold up.
Ooh, okay, a little 3-piece right, or a little like 5-piece to be honest, but. This is just, I mean, that was some good damage, but then, you got to figure out how you're going to get this kill is the real thing for Bayonetta. Like, these combos look good, and if you do get the right combo at the top, you might be able to get a forward air KO, but it has to be the right combo.
Yeah, so this is a really tricky situation, too, for Kyle. He's looking for any option to kill. The thing is, Bayonettas tend to fish for back air when they're in a situation like this, but the explosive flame, Ekidona had that offstage well read and sent him up to the stratosphere. It is going to a game 5 here, and Ekidona, youngest combatant of this tournament, wants to go a little bit further.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's definitely like there's something about the way that young people play too. Like now that I'm in my older age, I think that like when you're younger, you have like less fear. So like
Hey,
you're
yeah.
definitely down to do like, you know, do more riskier things. And sometimes I'll just throw older people off like often. So
Right.
you know, like that's just one of the like the mini. It's like a micro advantage because it's not really like a man. I can't beat him because he's young, but it's like they definitely see the game a little differently.
Right, right. How many times do I got to teach you this lesson, old man? Trying to
Yeah.
put Kyle Young and his old bones to bed. Ekidona goes to PS2, or PS2 is going to be Kyle Young's counter pick, actually. And the R.O.B is coming back out, but it is getting juggled to hell and back.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, well, this is kind of how it started for him, and the game that he did win too. So I think he just has to find his bearings and then get right back into it. You know, now if you threw for content and you end up losing, that's just gonna be that's the worst. That's gotta feel bad.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The shades of Mr. Ludwig, but, you know, we're not going to get into that train right now. that forward air doing a good job getting him off stage. The explosive flame almost connect, but a good air dodge from Kyle Young to avoid it. And there's the down tilt we've been looking for all set.
All right. So, as we keep... Oh, okay. Definitely racking it up, man. Super... Look at the damage that he's racked up immediately after this. Like, Ekidona not letting off of the gas at all. And I mean, honestly, I feel like he might maybe pull the gas away from R.O.B because this man is not getting anything going right now. Oh, still only got like an extra 15% since the stock has started. Finally gets a bigger hit there. Okay, down here.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
he still has him off stage, but he gets high recovery to make it back on for Ekidona. Again, it always just takes one little interaction to go in Kyle Young's favor for the set to be, you know, firmly in his corner. But right now, Ekidona doing their best to prevent it, but that downer arrives all the same.
Yeah, man, that's just the unfortunate part about Palutena in general, or just teleport characters in general, is that like it feels like it's way easier to frame their own things, them as well, because it's just like such a telegraphed, you know, move. It's like, all right, you disappeared. It's time for me to throw out my move, and the perfect spike is gonna hit right there for sure. But already at 141 on his second stock, while only putting in 11 here on Ekidona, man. And at this point in time, man, eventually with Palutena, one of the good things about her is that like even if you are edge guarding with Nair, eventually it will kill. So,
oh know? Yeah. And man, great DI from Kyle Young to help survive as well. He's off stage right now. Ekidona goes for that Nair again, but it's not going to connect. Again, one little interaction in Kyle Young's favor is all he's asking right now. Spare advantage, and he's finding none.
Okay. And yep,
there it is.
Finally gets the Nair. 174. I mean, it is a little late before the hit, but hey, still matters. Getting that stock at 187. It still hasn't really taken too much damage here on the second stock, whilst probably getting a chance to start racking it up on this stock of Kyle Young.
You know how early R.O.B could take these stocks, though.
Yeah. But he's looking a little off right now for sure in the later half of this match. Here we go.
Ekidona's like mix-ups of aggression and pure defense is really throwing Kyle Young for a loop.
Landing on him.
Arm. Not going to go hard punish. It's just going to be a grab. Oh, goes for the spike.
Oh, yeah, that could have been actually his own spike right there. I thought he was going to go for it himself. Oh, the
too close to the sun.
Yeah, and now this could actually be the opening that Kyle Young needs. An SD is going to put them at even stocks, and he wasn't really that hurt on the stock before, only at like 57% before the stock was dropped. So hasn't been able to really get any footing on this ground though, so that's definitely not boding well for him. Managed to slide through. Now putting the pressure on.
Every little interaction gets terrifying from here on out for both these players. Next one to give an inch is going to be losing a mile. As this set, whoever wins this match, it's over. They're going to the next round.
Yeah, man, Kyle Young cannot get off of this edge. Finally gets to land here. And, oh, man. I'm not sure if he I feel like he probably tried to jump out of shield. But, yeah, just a little bit of a weight there for Ekidona to, you know, kind of put the pressure on him. And then, yeah, as soon as he jumped out of shield, he was already there with the up air. Good stuff.